Hello again. Another video for the M.E.R.C.S 1.9 cards. This time we come on to in the M.E.R.C.S video I said near the start that Brian needs to work on what he's saying. Megacon game needs to work on their place testing for this faction, because I don't know what the hell has gone off with some of the Texico team. It's not that they're bad, it's just the wording and some of the things that happened make no sense whatsoever, which is a great shame because Texico is one of my favourite factions in the game. Sorry about that as I go off camera, but you'll see that in a minute. So the personal abilities: focus fire. If a Texico M.E.R.C. attacks a target previously hit by a different Texico member, his firing number is decreased by 1. So that means if the marshal hits, then the leader wants to shoot, then the leader needs 3s, not 4s. This kind of applies with everyone else. So with shooting with Texico, you're basically going to go after 1 or 2 people a turn rather than spread your fire around. Traps: bounding M.E.R.C.S must roll on the trap table. This does not affect Texico. Problem: in the 1.9 cards there is no trap table. So what the hell am I looking for? It's on the first edition card, so look on the M.E.R.C. site and download all the cards, because it'll say it on them. However, it shouldn't have to do that. It should be included, but it isn't. So, you know, with this faction, it's just how things are written for this faction that makes these not worth bothering with. It's not that they're bad, it's just that how things are written. I don't want to. It just should have been written a lot better than this. It really should have been. I'm afraid. The demo is one of the worst written M.E.R.C.S in 1.9 cards, I'm afraid. Might as well start with the demo just to show you what I mean. Initiative modifier of 0, reaction of 4, courage of 6, movement of 2, 3 blood, 2 armour, 6 arm failure, 5 repair, which is pretty much how Texico work. All round stats, no stats that stand out. The stats that work for them work well. He's got a shotgun, which he did before. 2 shots needing 5s. Strength 2. Short, medium on base, short or medium range. Attack, move, load, template, and it's that template there, like that. Attack, move means it can only move 1 if it wants to fire his shotgun and move, but increases by 2, so he needs 7s rather than 5s. And load, it can only shoot it every 2 turns, so it shoots his shotgun, then waits. Shoots his shotgun 1 turn, then waits 1 turn, then shoots 1 turn. That's how it works. So he's also got medkit 3, which should be smoke grenades, I'm thinking. I don't know. Base range, throw 2, smoke 2, template, heal 2. What the hell is going on, guys? Help me out. Heal 2 consumable. This may use medkit to restore 2 blood to 1 M.E.R.C. within range is his action this round. Discard 1 medkit after use. What? Is he a demo or a medic? Come on, help. Personal abilities of the demo: quick. This M.E.R.C. is not involved in simultaneous actions. He always acts first in situations with M.E.R.C. of the same initiative and reaction. So effectively goes first. If you're playing against a faction like M.E.R.C. with someone else has got quick, you're still going to have to roll for initiative. Hair's trigger: after taking 2 or more blood this round, if this M.E.R.C. survives, which is funny in itself, he gains 1 attack immediately. What springs to mind is against the Kenvar assassin, the Kenvar swoops in and then the demo blasts him with his shotgun, because why not? Unfortunately, the shotgun has lost the ability to do two blood per time it fires, which is a shame, but hopefully they'll change that. They have to, surely. The Texaco demo, it's alright, but has it got a medkit or demo charges or whatever it is? I don't know. I don't even know what smoke grenades do with this guy. I've got no clue whatsoever, I'm afraid. So come on to the leader now. 0 initiative modifier, 4 reaction, 5 courage, 2 movement, 3 blood, 2 armour, 5 arm failure, 5 repair. Pretty all standard so far. You've got a single shot rifle as you did before. Hasn't got move and fire on it, which doesn't make sense, because some of the other factions do, but you know, there we go. Short, medium and long range, same as it was before. 2 shots needing 4s, which if it's a single shot, surely it would be 1 shot. This is what I mean. It's not written that clear here what the hell it's going on about, and it's got aim on it. Pass on that, I'm afraid. And he's also got a dog, which has its own stats now, which it didn't before, which has been nerfed a bit. Reaction of 5, you're still going to have to roll initiative. Courage of 6, move of 2, 2 blood, 1 armour. Yep, and arm failure of 5. You can't repair his armour unless you've got a repair kit. And no one in Texaco so far has. Okay, fine, whatever. Yes. It's just got its bite, which is one attack, strength 1, melee, penetrate, which decreases the armour roll for arm failure when the dog attacks by 1. Personal abilities, leadership. All members of this team within 1 card length, including this merc, increase their dice roll by 1. Which is being improved a little bit, which, considering how this is, needs it. And Sick'em, if the dog is in short range of this merc, then the dog's attacks cannot fail, which has been improved dramatically. But strength 1, really, should have been strength 2. Should have been strength 2. So the leader, useful for leadership. That's it, really. That's it. So coming on to the sniper. Initiative modifier of 1, reaction of 5, courage of 5, move of 3. That's been increased by, because it used to be 2 before. Blood of 3, armour of 1, 5 armour failure, 6 repair. It's got a single shot sniper rifle, which is 1 shot needing 4, strength 2, aim medium or long range only, and aim just means if you wait a turn, it decreases the firing number to 2 rather than 4. And he's got a pistol, which base or short range only, and it's got attack and move, which no other pistol has. Excuse me. Which is kind of problematic. Well, it's not problematic, it's good. But why hasn't the sniper rifle got move and fire? It did before. That was kind of the unique thing of the Texaco sniper. He could move and fire his sniper rifle. I mean, at least he can fire a sniper rifle every turn, which is always good, but really this just means it's 1 shot needing 4's rifle, which I kind of get, but it's a sniper. Give him something special. It takes away the speciality of him, sort of. So his personal ability, sleight of hand. This merc suffers no load penalty. He does not have to wait 1 round between attacks. This is applied. Wasn't needed. Should have kept it. Should have kept the load penalty and made it so it could move and shoot with the rifle. Height makes ride. If this merc attacks from an elevated position, he increases weapon strength by 1. Applies to the pistol. always good. He's got a move of 3, so the Texaco sniper has been nerfed a bit. The move of 3 helps a lot. So, you know, take away on one side, give on the other side. Why not? So going on to the Jaguar, second favourite of mine, only because of the Marshall. It would have been my favourite otherwise. So initiative modifier of 1, reaction of 5, courage of 5, 2 move, 4 blood, 2 armour, 6 repair, 6 arm failure. It's got semi-auto, which is the same as... Has anyone else got a semi-auto weapon? No. Semi-auto, so it's short, medium and long range. 2 shots needing 6s, strength 2, attack and move. So it means he can only move 1 if he wants to shoot and move, and it increases the FM value what he needs to hit to 8s. That's pretty much it on that. And then he's got his M.E.R.C.S, which is giant club. Base range because it's a melee weapon. One attack, strength 1, which it used to be strength 2. Melee 1 and force 1. Force 1, successful attacks from this weapon causes force 1 status effect, brackets target knocked back 1 card length. So it could push people off buildings or into terrain, which means they suffer 1 damage, which always good, even though it's only strength 1. So you kind of get damage somewhat, so the strength 1 kind of negated somewhat, but the nerf I don't get. So personal abilities, fighter. This merc may perform a melee attack after a move at no penalty and increases his weapon attack dice roll by 2. This also offsets the weapon this club being only strength 1, so chances are you're going to push someone where you want them. There's no penalties when you're charging, because normally there is. When charging, you need +3 to hit, and including any other bonuses and their reaction. Tough as they come is the other personal ability. This merc has 1 additional blood. This is applied, so he's got 4 blood instead of 3, which is always good. The Jaguar, yes, the nerf of the weapon to strength 1 is a bit of a sad point, especially against USCR. But the fighter and the force thing is pretty good. Jaguar's always been good in my opinion. He's just been made slightly better, I think, really. Ish. The heavy. Initiative modifier of 2, action of 4, 4 courage, 1 movement, 3 blood, 3 armour, 6 arm failure, 7 repair. So pretty much what he was before. His kit full auto. 3d10s, 8s normally. Strength 3, short, medium and long range, attack and move and set and rip. Yes, he can move. So he can move his 1 and fire his great big burst gun. So he'd need 9s, however, if he did so. But it gives you a bit of versatility because he can set and rip, which means if he stands still, every turn after he's set, and every turn he doesn't move after that, he decreases the firing number of his full auto weapon by 1, so he needs 7s. Why they didn't decrease it by 2 for this weapon, because it's not a template, I don't know. Still, nothing wrong with it, nothing wrong with that, especially if you can move and fire. You know, nothing wrong with that. The machete is base range. 1d10, strength 1, melee 0, so just means he's got a melee weapon, he can thwack at people with his weapon. Personal abilities, sure-footed. This merc does not suffer the movement penalty associated with move and fire. This is applied. So, you know, he can move his 1, still shoot. Pretty good, as far as I can see. Brick house. Team members are considered in full cover if attacks draw a line of sight through this merc. Brilliant. This has been made better, and it just means strength 1 or 2 hits. Well, anything really. is going to mean they're at +3 to actually hit him while anyone behind him. So the heavy has been made a lot better in my opinion. A lot better. And finally, the Marshal. Initiative modifier of 1, reaction of 5, courage of 3, move of 2, 3 blood, 2 armour, arm failure of 4, art repair of 6, and he's got heavy pistols. Base, short, medium and long range, 2 shots needing 4s, strength 2, attack and move, skilled sharpshooter. And what that means is skilled, when attacking, this merc may choose 2 targets to attack 2 separate targets once or 1 target twice. So you're just splitting off the pistol shots. A sharpshooter, this merc may attack 2 targets at long range with this weapon, but increases his firing number by 2. This is kind of a unnecessary excuse in my opinion why a lot of weapons haven't got move and fire on them. Sorry, why a lot of pistols can't fire at long range. Doesn't make sense. All pistols and such like should have this, you know, and it's also got attack and move, so you can only move the 1 if he wants to shoot with his pistols and move, and increases the FN by 2, so he needs 6s rather than 4s, and then at long range you need 7s, so you know, it gives you a bit of a choice. His other piece of kit, and this a bit daft but funny, he's got his hat, which just means he gets the cover, which means the hat increases the no cover penalty to 0. So your opponent doesn't get any bonus if he's in the open because of his hat. I'll just show you the picture. Of the, there we go, of the Marshal. I'll just let that sink in a minute. That hat right there means no, he does the opponents don't receive a bonus from being in the open. I'll just let that sink in. Yeah. So, personal abilities. Bounty. Before the skirmish, this merc selects a target. If the target is killed, all team members decrease their attack firing numbers by 1, as long as this merc is still alive. This has been explained, but had been nerfed because if he dies, everyone loses this bonus. But, you know, makes sense and I can live with that. Second personal ability, from Hell's Hot Fire. This merc gets 1 attack immediately after being killed. So he gets to fire his pistol once off against someone, so why not? So that's the Texico faction. Ultimately, they've been made better. However, how things have been worded and the fact that the trap table has not been included is come on, you're selling these for $10 each. Megacon, there's no excuse for you to have this being like this. It should have been worded a lot better. I mean, granted, we all knew they're all pretty much beta rules. We're all paying for sort of beta card rules, but it feels like some of this is alpha. Like the demo really shouldn't have been written that badly. And the trap table should have been included. There's no excuse for it. But from now on, unless it's changed, if you buy the starter packs, the Texico starter pack, you get them cards as well. Hopefully they'll include the first edition cards and the 1.9 cards, not just the 1.9 cards, because if they just include the 1.9 cards, we're going to have problems. And if you want to play this game and you want to play Texico, wait for second edition. and wait for people to tell you what you should do, because Texico aren't a viable option if you want to play 1.9. They are really not. It's not that I don't like them. I'm a bit disappointed that they're not as good as they're not viable in 1.9. They're just not. Disappointing is all I can say, and I don't want to go on Megacon games, but I just have to in this case, I'm afraid. And with that, that's it from me. For now. Goodbye.